Sometimes I think we describe things the wrong way. Yes, spring is the time plants start growing. It is the growth season, and when plants grow, they use energy. That's nutrients, and in the typical suburban garden, they need to be added to the soil to get the best results. Now, native plants really benefit from feeding, but here's the thing. Most native plants don't need feeding in the springtime. It's actually autumn when you're going to get the very best results because they grow right through the winter months. Now, exotic plants, they benefit enormously from feeding, but if you really want to get the very best results, make sure you cultivate the soil first. Tilling the soil surface allows air into the soil, and this benefits microbial action. Adding a compost at this point is incredibly beneficial. Composted organics will feed the soil naturally because the microbes you find in the soil will consume the organics and turn this into a kind of soluble organic plant food. Now, not only does adding organic compost to the soil improve the soil's health, and listen, if you make it, you can use leaf litter, organic matter, pieces of paper. Guru scripts make fantastic compost. You end up with the most beautiful soil and also soil moisture consistency. Now, why is that important? Well, if the soil moisture is consistent, your plant growth is at its very best. So, if you want a beautiful, productive garden, get the shovel out and turn the soil over now. You can add some blood and bone, but if you do, make sure the package says 100% pure. This will biologically stimulate the soil flora, making it as healthy as it can be. You find the workload might be a little bit taxing, but don't worry. It doesn't have to be done all at once. You can do a metre or two a day, and in the average veggie garden, this will see it all cultivated within a week or so. When it comes to the right tool for the job, well, get your hands on either a 3-prong hoe or a cultivator like this. They're absolutely sensational at turning over the top 50 millimetres of the soil. Now, when it's light and airy like that, it means that you can grow seeds and seedlings really easily. Even better than that, it takes out the weeds, turning them back into the soil, putting the nutrition back where it belongs, ensuring your plants, the ones you want to grow and look great, are performing at their best. Lastly, make sure you mulch. I have some big garden beds, and each year the weed growth is enormous if I don't make sure we have a thick covering of mulch. Now, my mulch of choice for beds this big is a green waste from the tree pruners. It's the most cost-effective of all, at about $100 for 5 cubic metres. This smothers weeds, protects your plants from competition, and it looks good too.